All right. Hello everyone. Let's do this. Let's do this. This is week 3. This is the end. This is crunch time. This is it. It's the big shot. I don't, that's not an expression. Just ignore I said that. I'm just throwing random words out there. I'd assume your guys' main focus will be on the main categories, which it should be. So I've made some pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty fun uh, extra weekly categories for you guys. Other than the weekly categories, I don't think I have any announcements to make. Um, But yeah, I just gave you 4 that I think you'll enjoy. I think they're very different, but I think they'll be fun. And that's really what I wanted for these weekly categories is a break from the stress of trying to get sub 10 RSG and sub 230 PC SSG, yeah, all that stuff. So, with the first one, let's start off with an RSG one. They're kind of in a weird order because it needed to be shaped like this, but this is our random seed category. This is 12i IRSG. You've played 12i 12i random seed. You just reset for stronghold. But the Icarus, which is a stack of firework rockets and elytra, makes the instead of the stronghold coming to you, you go to the stronghold. And proximity to the stronghold really isn't too important. A lot of the time saves in this are going to be how risky you play to get the best benefit, how fast you can go, how good your mechanics are, and ultimately stronghold nav. But as much as the time is dependent on how good the seed is, it's also dependent on how well you play the seed. It's just lightning rounds of RSG, and I'm really looking forward to see like what quick thinking skills and quick crafting and mechanics will come into play. I'm looking forward to see the runs on the top here. Uh, may notice these are different than the other ones. I might have said that earlier. We're gonna get there. I'm just maintaining interest. This category is interesting. Now it's gonna be a lot like Pride Percent, not in like how you run it, but sort of how you prepare to run it. The cool thing about Pride Percent, which I honestly didn't expect, was the most important part weren't the runs itself. It was the seed finding for the seed to do the runs on. Like the team that had the best times had the best seed. It just worked like that. And I wanted another category sort of similar to that, but I wanted to turn the tables a little bit. I know seed finding is very easy in 1.16, but that will not be possible in this category because this is called drip percent, and you need to get dripped out as fast as possible. And what does this mean? Well, this means you need to get a full set of any armor, any combination of armor. I don't really care. It can be like chain chestplate and then turtle helmet and then like gold boots, diamond leggings. I don't care. Just needs to be a full set of armor, and each piece of armor needs to be equipped with a different armor trim. So you need to have each set have a different armor trim on it. So by the end, you'll have a gold or a helmet with an armor trim, chestplate with a different armor trim, different legs, different boots. So you need to find 4 armor trims and enough of a material, probably gold, to make the armor. It'll be probably a longer category. I think the most important part of this category will be seed finding, and I'm curious to see how you guys do that on a version that is not great for seed finding. It's going to be interesting. It's a puzzle, and I want to see how you guys solve it. Uh, it'll be frustrating to find a seed, I'd imagine, but it'll feel good when you find one. So, excited about that. And now for these. Now these are a little weird. You may notice it is not separated by PC, mobile, and console. It is separated solely by 1.16 and 1.20. You may wonder why, and I am about to tell you why. I'm going to put 4 letters down here and a weird character in between. You guys are going to flip your shit. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Co-op. This is co-op SSG. And this is co-op RSG with slightly different capitalization. Yeah. You guys didn't think it was happening. It's happening. There are a few, or not a few, there's really only one thing I do need to say, and that is there's a max of 3 players. This is a good mix of, I wanted it to be fun. Like if it's just duos, I mean that's not really any more interesting than just solos. but I didn't want it to be too many people because one, mega co-op is bad. Sorry, Kaludi. But two, the other thing is, let's say first place is like Ophi, Danny, and LBA Error. If second place is like Ophi, Danny, and then like Omar, like is this really that different? I think it is, just slightly. But then if you add like Gucci and then Gucci also stays here, like this really isn't different at all. So I think the good balance is three. So max of three people. You can interchange people. Like first place could be Gucci Danny Ophi. Second place could be Gucci Danny Lee, Gucci Danny LBA. I don't know why I'm picking on these random people, but you get the idea. There could be an absolute sweep of these categories, and I'm prepared for that. And if you guys want to put the time into that, good luck. This is gonna suck. I don't expect this to be full, but I mean, I don't want to exclude console players, so that's why 1.20 is worth it. And then the other thing is these points are gonna be a little funky, a little weird, because there's only two instead of three. These will be the normal 150, 150, but then these, because there's only two slots instead of three, will be 225, 150, 75, 40, 40, which is worth five more for each column. This is worth 530, or well, as a whole, this is worth. Why does it say 490? Well, that's worth 1060, and this is worth 1050, so it's like 10 more total. So really not that much of a difference, but it is co-op, and I'm excited to see how that goes. This might get swept, but if you put the time in for that, that's your benefit. This will be 12i Icarus RSG, Lightning RSG, just quick thinking, quick crafting, and getting a good seed. And this will be Drip, which is an interesting turn on seed finding, and I mean, it also very much could come down to best mechanics, but I think really it'll come down to who is the better seed, and I'm excited to see how you guys obtain that seed. With that being said, oh yeah, and each team gets two more free agent signings. Uh, to switch it up a little bit, but this is it. This is the end. I wish you guys luck. It's been a lot of fun hosting this tournament, and I will not make another update video unless I make a recap video, which I probably won't, but hey, you never know. Good luck. I wish the best of luck to you. See you guys all next time.